CompTIA CYSA plus CS0-003 exam practice questions with explanations are available in the video for you to study. A society receives several alerts indicating user accounts are connecting to the company's identity provider through non-secure communications. User credentials for accessing sensitive, business-critical systems could be exposed. Which of the following logs should the society use when determining malicious intent? A. DNS. B. TCP dump. C. Directory. D. IDS. The answer is D. Intrusion detection systems, IDS, logs provide visibility into network traffic patterns and can help detect insecure or unusual connections. These logs will show if non-secure protocols are used, potentially revealing exposed credentials. According to CompTIA CYSA+, IDS logs are essential for identifying malicious activity related to communications and network intrusions. Options like DNS, A, and TCP dump, B, provide network details, but IDS specifically monitors for intrusions and unusual activities relevant to security incidents. In the last hour, a high volume of failed RDP authentication attempts has been logged on a critical server. All of the authentication attempts originated from the same remote IP address and made use of a single valid domain user account. Which of the following mitigating controls would be most effective to reduce the rate of success of this brute force attack? Select 2. A. Increase the granularity of log on event auditing on all devices. B. Enable host firewall rules to block all outbound traffic to TCP port 3389. C. Configure user account lockout after a limited number of failed attempts. D. Implement a firewall block for the IP address of the remote system. E. Install a third-party remote access tool and disable RDP on all devices. F. Block inbound to TCP port 3389 from untrusted remote IP addresses at the perimeter firewall. The answer is CF. To mitigate brute force attacks, implementing an account lockout policy, C, prevents continuous attempts by locking the account after a set number of failed logins. Blocking inbound connections on TCP port 3389, RDP, from untrusted IP addresses, F, limits access, reducing the attack surface. According to CompTIA Security Plus, these controls effectively prevent unauthorized access. While blocking specific IPs, D, or disabling RDP, E, can also help, the lockout and firewall rules provide broader, proactive protection against this attack type. Which of the following is the best framework for assessing how attackers use techniques over an infrastructure to exploit a target's information assets? A. Structured Threat Information Expression. BOWASP Testing Guide. C. Open Source Security Testing Methodology Manual. D. Diamond Model of Intrusion Analysis. The answer is D. The Diamond Model of Intrusion Analysis focuses on understanding the relationships between the adversary, their capabilities, infrastructure, and victim. It provides a structured approach to examining how attackers exploit information assets. According to CompTIA CYSA+, This model is valuable for detailing attack patterns and understanding the infrastructure attackers use. The other options, like Structured Threat Information Expression, A, and OWASP Testing Guide, B, address threat data sharing and web application testing, respectively, while the Open Source Security Testing Methodology Manual, OSSTMM, C, covers general security testing procedures. A systems administrator needs to gather security events with repeatable patterns from Linux log files. Which of the following would the administrator most likely use for this task? A regular expression in Bash. B. Filters in the V-editor. C. Variables in a PowerShell script. D. A playbook in a SOAR tool. The answer is A. Regular expressions are powerful tools for searching text based on specific patterns, making them ideal for parsing Linux log files to detect security events with repeatable patterns. In Bash, regular expressions can be used in commands like grep or awk to efficiently filter log data. CompTIA CYSA+ emphasizes the use of regular expressions in log analysis for pattern matching, a common requirement for identifying suspicious activities in log files. Options B, C, and D are less suited for this specific task due to their limited pattern matching capabilities or platform constraints. An organization identifies a method to detect unexpected behavior, crashes, or resource leaks in a system by feeding invalid, unexpected, or random data to stress the application. Which of the following best describes this testing methodology? A. Reverse engineering. B. Static. C. Fuzzing. D. Debugging. The answer is C. Fuzzing is a testing technique where invalid or random data is inputted into a system to find vulnerabilities, crashes, or unexpected behaviors. It's commonly used in software security to identify flaws that could lead to security breaches. According to CompTIA's CYSA+ curriculum, fuzzing is a dynamic testing method for exposing application weaknesses. Options like static testing, B, involve analyzing code without execution, while reverse engineering, A, and debugging, D, involve different methodologies for understanding or fixing code, not intentionally stressing it. A society team lead occasionally collects some DNS information for investigations. The team lead assigns this task to a new junior analyst. Which of the following is the best way to relay the process information to the junior analyst? A. Ask another team member to demonstrate their process. B. Email a link to a website that shows someone demonstrating a similar process. C. Let the junior analyst research and develop a process. D. Write a step-by-step document on the team wiki outlining the process. The answer is D. Documenting the process in a step-by-step format on the team wiki ensures the junior analyst has a clear, repeatable reference. This approach also supports consistency and accuracy, and the documentation can be updated or referenced by other team members as needed. CompTIA emphasizes the importance of procedural documentation in both CYSA+ and Security+ for ensuring team members have reliable resources for task execution, which aids in knowledge retention and standardized practices across the team. Which of the following in the digital forensics process is considered a critical activity that often includes a graphical representation of process and operating system events? A. Registry editing. B. Network mapping. C. Timeline analysis. D. Write blocking. The answer is C. Timeline analysis in digital forensics involves creating a chronological sequence of events based on system logs, file changes, and other forensic data. This process often uses graphical representations to illustrate and analyze how an incident unfolded over time, making it easier to identify key events and potential indicators of compromise. This approach is highlighted in CompTIA Cybersecurity Analyst (CySA+) practices as crucial for understanding the scope and sequence of a security incident. The other options do not involve chronological or graphical analysis to the extent that timeline analysis does. Executives at an organization email sensitive financial information to external business partners when negotiating valuable contracts. To ensure the legal validity of these messages, the cybersecurity team recommends a digital signature be added to emails sent by the executives. Which of the following are the primary goals of this recommendation? Select 2. A. Confidentiality. B. Integrity. C. Privacy. D. Anonymity. E. Non-repudiation. F. Authorization. The answer is B. Digital signatures ensure the integrity and non-repudiation of emails. Integrity ensures that the message has not been altered in transit, as the digital signature would be invalidated if the content were tampered with. Non-repudiation ensures that the sender cannot deny having sent the email, as the digital signature is unique to their identity. These principles are crucial for legal validity, as recommended by CompTIA Security Plus standards. Confidentiality, A, and privacy, C, relate to encryption, while authorization, F, and anonymity, D, are unrelated to the primary purpose of digital signatures in this context. Which of the following responsibilities does the legal team have during an incident management event? Select 2. A. Coordinate additional or temporary staffing for recovery efforts. B. Review and approve new contracts acquired as a result of an event. C. Advise the incident response team on matters related to regulatory reporting. D. Ensure all system security devices and procedures are in place. E. Conduct computer and network damage assessments for insurance. F. Verify that all security personnel have the appropriate clearances. The answer is B.C. During an incident, the legal team plays a crucial role in handling regulatory compliance and reviewing legal implications, such as contractual obligations and reporting requirements. Advising on regulatory reporting, option C, ensures the organization meets legal mandates, while reviewing contracts, option B, can address new or emergency services needed during the incident. According to CompTIA CySA Plus and Security Plus guidelines, these legal responsibilities are vital for compliance and risk management. Options related to staffing, damage assessments, and clearances typically fall under operational or HR responsibilities rather than legal purview. Which of the following is most appropriate to use with SOAR when the security team would like to automate actions across different vendor platforms? A. Sticks, TAXI. B. APIs. C. Data enrichment. D. Threat feed. The answer is B. APIs. Application Programming Interfaces. Enable integration and automation across different vendor platforms within a SOAR, security orchestration, automation, and response solution. They allow security tools to communicate and execute automated actions, making them essential for orchestrating responses across diverse systems and platforms. While Sticks, TAXI provides standards for threat information sharing, and data enrichment enhances context, APIs are the primary means of enabling cross-platform automation, as recommended in CompTIA CySA Plus materials on SOAR operations.